Clearing your mind isn't about making your thoughts disappear. It's about shifting your relationship with them. Instead of fighting the constant flow of thoughts, what if you could simply observe them and allow them to fade on their own? In this video, we'll dive into a practice that can help you clear mental clutter, not by force, but through awareness and acceptance. Ready to discover how to create more space in your mind? If you're serious about your personal health, whether you want to stop suffering, get clear guidance on how to stop overthinking, or to be more present in life, now's the perfect time to subscribe to our channel. Like this video if you're ready to grow further as a person. Now, let's continue. Just keep in mind, meditation isn't really about clearing your mind completely. It's pretty amazing that you can meditate even when your mind is full of thoughts. That's one of the best parts of meditation. It's not about trying to clear your mind or push away other thoughts. Try this for yourself. If you try to stop thoughts, what will happen? Your mind naturally keeps coming up with more thoughts, over and over. You know, it's interesting how our minds work. We often don't see that even trying to stop our thoughts is, in itself, a thought. Hey, just a quick reminder, meditation isn't really about shutting down your thoughts. It's more about being aware of them. At this point, you might be wondering, if it's not about stopping thoughts, what is meditation really about? Well, it's about being present, acknowledging what's happening in your mind without judgment, and allowing thoughts to come and go without getting attached to them. Eckhart Tolle, in his best-selling book, The Power of Now, emphasizes this very point. He writes, "The mind is a superb instrument if used rightly. Used wrongly, however, it becomes very destructive." What he means is that the mind's natural function is to help us process information and navigate the world. But when we let it dominate us and focus only on the past or future, we miss the present moment. There's this practice in Buddhist teachings known as chittanupassana. Buddha shared this amazing meditation that helps us be aware of what pops into our minds. Just let your thoughts flow in, but keep an eye on them. You know, a lot of the time, we just don't really notice what's happening in our heads, and that's where the issue lies. This is why we sometimes find ourselves tangled up in negative thoughts like greed, craving, anger, hatred, and a bunch of other stuff. It's a mystery. What's happening in our minds, isn't it? Buddha encourages us to pay attention to what's entering our minds. Imagine a lustful thought popping into your head. It's totally normal. Everyone goes through feelings of lust and desire. Many folks don't really notice when their thoughts are swayed by desire. But you know, if you can be mindful and catch those moments when lust pops up, like saying to yourself, "Oh, that's a lustful thought." If you can recognize it, then the cool thing is that once you spot that thought and become aware of it, your mind will start to settle down. In his book, A New Earth, Eckhart Tolle also touches on a similar idea. He talks about how our thoughts often get caught in patterns of desire or fear, and that these patterns are often unconscious. Tolle suggests that becoming aware of these patterns without identifying with them allows us to transcend them. He writes, "Watch the thinker. Be the watcher of your thoughts and your emotions. You are the awareness behind them. By observing your thoughts without judgment, you can detach from them and create the space to experience the present moment in a more peaceful way." Imagine your mind as a tiny baby. When we're not paying attention to babies, they sure get into a lot of mischief. But when we start paying attention to them, they usually shape up. They realize that their parents or older folks are keeping an eye on them. Kids are naturally curious, just like our minds are. It's in their nature. The mind has a tendency to hold on to certain ideas and seek out new ones. To calm the mind or find some inner silence, all we really have to do is focus on what pops into our heads. Just let it happen. The harder you try to stop it, the more it seems to show up. Eckhart Tolle suggests that the key to calming the mind lies in fully embracing the present. The primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it, he writes. By recognizing that thoughts are just mental constructs, we can detach ourselves from them and find inner peace. This isn't about forcing thoughts to stop, but rather about allowing them to come and go without getting swept away in them. When you notice what's happening in your mind, you really start to focus on the present moment. Your thoughts and everything swirling around in your mind are all happening right now. When you notice your thoughts coming and going, your mind begins to settle down. This is where the real magic of meditation happens. As you sit in silence and observe, you become more aware of how thoughts rise and fall. Much like waves in the ocean, they don't stick around forever, and if you just let them be, they will eventually fade. Next time your mind is racing, give this a shot. When a bunch of thoughts flood in, focus on picking out just one thought. Think of your mind like it's something outside of you that you're observing. Notice the thought as it comes up, so when it starts to fade, just recognize that the thought is drifting off. Once you try this, you'll be surprised at how your mind becomes calm and peaceful. One of the most powerful aspects of this practice is that it helps us learn to be present with whatever is happening. Instead of trying to change our thoughts or push them away, we simply observe them and let them go. This is echoed in Eckhart Tolle's teaching in The Power of Now, where he urges us to accept the present moment as it is, without trying to control or manipulate it. This kind of acceptance allows us to feel more at peace and less caught up in the chaos of our thoughts. Here's a way to clear and calm your mind, whether during meditation or in other parts of your life. Make sure to hold on to this advice and put it into practice in your life. Don't get caught up in the idea that your mind needs to be blank for you to meditate effectively. Instead, embrace your thoughts as they come. Acknowledge them, observe them, and let them pass. By doing this, you'll not only clear your mind, but also find peace in the present moment. This is the essence of mindfulness and key to experiencing true inner calm. By the way, it's important to be patient with yourself during this practice. It might not come naturally at first, and that's okay. Like Eckhart Tolle mentions, patience is not a passive waiting. Patience is not a passive waiting. Patience is active acceptance of the present moment. So, even if your thoughts are racing, remember that the more you practice, the easier it will become to observe them and let them go. Let's keep growing together on this path of self-discovery. Subscribe to our channel for daily inspiration and grow as a person. Comment the word "now" and like the video to show your support. Also, consider sharing this video with someone who could use some encouragement to slow down and enjoy life more fully.